Alright, here we are on the unnamed river, somewhere in New York State, where we're going to find not gold. This is my child labor. I took a page from Nike and Apple, and I'm putting kids to work for free. It's Raina. Yeah. Oh, making a fist at me. Angry child labor. That's Megan, her handler. My dog Ruger. Here is my setup. You can see next to Raina. Raina, how tall are you? About 49, 50 inches, I'm guessing. Yeah. Basically it weighs about 60 pounds, I'm guessing. So I put wheels on it so I can drag it if I have a trail. If not, I got to put up my back and carry it. The river is alluvial gravel. Make sure I got boulders. I'm on an inside bend, but more than likely I'm not going to find any gold here because this is New York State and there just isn't all that much here. Maybe a speck or two, but it's doubtful. Mostly what I'm going to be doing is a test run to see how it holds black sands, which there are plenty of black sands in this river. Everything I have fit inside this duffel. I've got my water filter, an Algene bottle, container for concentrates, and my Highbanker. A bucket, some tools, whatever I could fit in there and carry on my back. Because I figure I'm going to need to carry everything because my hands are going to be full holding on the trees as I drag myself through the woods. Alright, here's my setup, ready to turn it on. Fire it up and see how it does, see what doesn't work before I actually go somewhere where I know I'm going to have gold. Child labor, you're just on break, get ready to work. My pump, I'm using a 12 volt 2200 gallon per hour Johnson pump. I'm just running a flat line with quick connections. I'm just going to pump my water up to my hopper. I utilize the space in the hopper. I saw some people online doing it. I have V-matting with miner's moss and then separated mesh on top of that. So I might as well, you know, give myself another 14 inches of space to capture gold. I did make some clay bars in case I run into that. You know, it gives me the option of not washing everything out of the box. My inlet is 1.5 inch T, reduced down to 3/4 on each side, and then I reduce it down to 1/2 inch. Anyway, it gives me a little bit of pressure, and it all just kind of sticks together. I didn't glue it, didn't really feel the need. Down below, let's see here, in the bottom of my first sluice, you can kind of see it through there. I have more V-matting with miner's moss and separated mesh. I have roughly, I don't know, we'll say 8 inches of that. Then it goes to Hungarian riffles in a 6-inch wide box. The bottom box is 35 inches. Then it flares out. Where it flares out, I have more V-matting miner's moss. And it flares out to 8 by 36 inches where I have a dream mat. I might get the mini dream mat, they just weren't in stock when I bought it. One of the things I did was I added levels on the upper and lower boxes, and I also added gauges so I could set up my pitch and know what I'm running at. And it's just gonna help me set up without running the pump and having to guess, and I'll save battery life because eventually I'm gonna be hauling all this into the woods. For my power, I have 2 Dakota lithium batteries. They're supposed to be really good batteries. They're about 5 pounds a piece, 18 amp hours. I should get a decent amount of runtime on them. I'm guessing 2.5 hours. This one I already ran for about a half hour in my bathtub just to see, you know, how it would run. I'm still reading pretty good power, 98% after running a half hour. Oh, pretty decent flow. About an inch maybe. I'm just gonna move some of these bigger rocks and start running gravel through. See what I get. I'm just expecting to get black sand, but I'd like to see how it holds them and see what works and what doesn't. Alright, this area is loaded with garnet sands and black sands. I don't think she swims. You might want to grab her. And just a small amount I've dug out of there, and already these mats are choked with garnet sands and black sands. I mean, bigger rocks not washing out. I dumped that out once, that was already full. But I've only been running about a half an hour, and not very hard. There's just a lot of black sands here. It seems to be working all right. I do think I need to make my hopper a little bit steeper. I'll just buy some more of this aluminum stock and make longer bars. That way I can put a better angle on it. If I tilt the box less, I'll get a better angle, but I want my pitch, you know. Works out pretty good. Okay. So my battery reached approximately 10.5 volts before it stopped running the pump. It ran approximately 2 hours. And I caught loads of black sand. I mean, some washed out, but there's a lot of setup angles, and there's just a ton of black sands here. There's a lot of garnet sands. These mats are loaded. I don't know what I'll have in the hopper, but I'm sure there'll be something in there. All my cons from a 2-hour run. Didn't really dig all that much. It was just lots of black sands and garnet sands.